Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Beach and I am the Head of Science at Ormiston. So I just thought I'd do a little video to explain to you what your Science GCSE is going to look like for next year. So most of you will do the GCSE Combined Science, and the specification that we do for Science is AQA Trilogy. Now your GCSE is made up of 6 units, so that is Biology Paper 1, Biology Paper 2, Chemistry Paper 1 and Chemistry Paper 2, and then Physics Paper 1 and Physics Paper 2. Each of the papers is an hour and 15 minutes long, and they're all worth the same amount of marks, so they have the same percentage weighting towards your GCSE. You can be entered for higher tier, which is grades 9-9 to 4-3, or foundation tier, which is grade 5-5 to 1-1. Your exams are all at the end of year 11, which is in May-June time, so you don't sit any exams in year 10. And this is a double GCSE, which means you get a double grade, so it's worth 2 grades for your GCSE. The scores from all of the 6 exam papers that you sit get added together, and this determines the 2 grades that you get awarded. And you can see there on the right hand side, those are all the different types of grades that you can be awarded. Now, why do science? Well, many jobs require an understanding of science. There's loads and loads of jobs. There's some that you will be aware of, so medicine, obviously teaching science, environmental work, anything to do with veterinary, anything like that, also to do with science, but also jobs that you don't even think of. So catering, construction, architecture, hairdressing, they all require an understanding of science, so it's really important. And for example, you might want to go into a science-based career. So if you want to do a subject like medicine at university or another science-based university course, then the entry requirements at like the University of Manchester for medicine are 7 GCSEs, and 2 of those have to be at least a grade 6 in GCSE science. So you can see even when you go to university, they'll look back at your GCSE grades and subjects that you did. And nursery and primary school teaching, you have to have a grade 4 or 5 in English, math and science again. So you can see that it's really important that you do well in your science GCSEs. The option subject that's linked to science is GCSE separate sciences. Now this is a securing / mastering level course only, so you can only take triple science or separate sciences if you're working at a grade 6 or above. That's really important because the depth at which we go to with the knowledge of this is really close to A level. So it's really important that the people that choose this course have the ability and understanding to be able to access it. Each GCSE is made of 2 units. So you have biology, which is made up of paper 1 and paper 2, and they're 50% each. You've got chemistry, which is made up of paper 1 and paper 2, again 50% each. And physics paper 1 and paper 2, which is again 50% each. Each of the papers is an hour and 45 minutes long, and they are worth 100 marks each. Okay, so 200 marks in total for each of the exams. You can be entered again for higher or foundation, but obviously most likely that you'd be entered for higher if you were taking separate sciences. And again, the exams are all at the end of year 11, so you don't take any exams in year 10. Each GCSE is separate, so they're all worth a single GCSE each. So if you were to take triple science, you would get 3 GCSEs, 1 in biology, 1 in chemistry and 1 in physics. And the scores from the 2 exam papers get added together, and then an average gets taken, and that determines the grade that's awarded. So you can see down the right hand side there that it's only single grades for this subject. Why do separate science compared to triple science? Well, studying each science subject separately allows you to do it in more depth, and that means that you're more likely to do better when you go on to your A-levels if you want to do A-levels in science. Students who do triple science are more likely to do advanced practical work, so that means being able to design and carry out your own experiments and developing lots of skills that university and employers value. So it might be really useful in the future when you're applying to your university courses or when you're going on to future careers. There's also a really strong correlation between students that take triple science at GCSE and those that study science subjects at A level, but that does not mean that you have to take triple science to be able to do A levels in science. And as with combined science, there are a significant number of careers that obviously require science as a GCSE, And so not just medicine careers, things like biochemistry, archaeology, psychology, and anthropology as well are all really interesting subjects which are all requiring science GCSEs. If you've got any more questions about it, you can grab hold of me or send me an email at pbeach@ormistonhorizonacademy.co.uk, or you can contact me in school. Thanks guys, bye.